So I got a lot of requests to do a Bob Ross tutorial type painting, but I figured before I did that, I should probably do an actual Bob Ross painting. So this is going to be season 1, episode 4 of Bob Ross Beauty is Everywhere, and I have not seen this one before. Okay, I'm going to get all the colors. I don't really have a palette like him. My palette's like this, and it weighs like 5 or 6 pounds. Also, I'm using acrylic, and he's using oil, and I'm finger painting, and he's using brushes, so we'll see how that works out. Okay, I should have really gotten all my paints ready before this. So I need some white, probably not that much, but that's okay. Need some phthalo blue. I don't have phthalo blue, and I don't know what that looks like, but I have some navy blue. And I have some of this blue, so why don't we do that, just to be safe.
What I've got done up here already. I thought today we'd do the little opening that you see, the painting that the little painter is blocking off with a big brush. I want to show you how that one's made. So I've taken just a plain old 18 by 24 inch canvas. And I'm missing in the studio here. I've just put one square here and one square there. And I've covered the whole thing with a thin, even coat of the liquid white, what you see on the opening. But it's close enough, you'll see.
Okay. I just realized he said something about the masking tape thing. I don't have masking tape. So we're gonna skip this one. We're gonna go to the next one. Oh, more episodes. Let's do this one. Bam.
Hi, welcome back. Certainly glad you could join us today.
It's already done
you
this
did do a fantastic paint along with us. While they're doing that, let me show you what I'm getting done.
Blue, got it.
We have our standard old pre-stretched canvas up here, and as you can plainly see, I've covered the bottom of it with a little bit of black gesso.
I don't have black gesso, but I do have black paint. About so high or so. Why you gotta start before you even start the show, Bob? How do the people follow along on TV? Couldn't pause it back then. You have to just know that you're just gonna have half black gesso already on there. Man, this table's not big enough for this. Okay, does this look like that? Not really. This is not gesso, this is paint, so it's a little different.
The black gesso, then I put a little bit of liquid clear on it, and on top of that I've
liquid clear.
A mixture of
I don't have that either.
Black and a little sap green in it. And the top is just covered with liquid white like normal, and it's all green. Don't let it dry before you start. Now the black gesso had dried before we put the transparent paint on, but everything's wet now. So let's just keep playing with those same colors. We'll use black, a little bit of sap green. You right back, have to sneak up here and get the green.
Green.
And just load a little color right into the bristles.
Color into the bristles.
Let's just do a fun little painting and just enjoy. I'm just going to take the brush and just make little circles, little circular patterns all over. Let it
This is probably not going to work.
Just wherever you want it. This is really a nice way of just taking out your frustrations. Sap green once again. Not a great deal of green though, mostly black.
Mostly black, I did mostly green.
Greenish gray color when it mixes with the liquid white that's on the canvas.
I don't have liquid white. Why you gotta be all complicated?
So we just need some background cover there. I'm gonna add a little Van Dyke brown, a little dark sienna to the brush.
Brown. I need brown. It's clogged. There we go. Brown. Little brown. Add a little brown.
A little bit of alizarin crimson here and there.
Crimson. I need crimson. This is probably not going to turn out. It doesn't matter. Okay, a little red.
Just to change the flavor. So it's not all exactly the same. But notice how everything is going on. There's light spots up in here, and there's spots right beside it. They're very dark. And that way you have a variety of patterns going. So when we begin putting all of our little trees and stuff in the foreground, it will give the feeling of being deep back in the woods.
Okay.
We'll go right into some of that. I'm just going to use that black and sap green. That's fine.
Black and sap green. Okay, what are we doing?
Very thin with paint thinner.
Paint thinner?
In here. Now maybe in these light spots here and there, we'll begin putting the indication of all kinds of little tree limbs and branches and twigs.
Oh, this is so not going to work.
You can't see all of them. You can't see where it starts or where it stops.
Okay, wait 1 second. I gotta catch up here, Bob. This is not gonna work well. My fingers are way too fat for that. Okay. And a little green, you said, huh? Mix that together. Okay. Let's play.
Because we're going to be looking between a lot of foliage. And most of these probably will end up being covered up. But some of them will show through. And people will think you've literally worked for days putting all these little things in here. Okay. That's enough to get started.
Okay, wait. I gotta catch up here. I need to use my pinky here. Okay, these are way too fat. I can tell this is a fail. Alright. Okay, press play.
Later, if we want to. We'll just use that same old dirty brush. What the heck, it's working pretty good. No use messing with it if it's working. I'm going to go right into the yellow. Be right back here. Grab a little bit of sap green. So
yellow, green.
Sap green. A little yellow ochre. India yellow. Once in a while, a little touch of the bright red. And the bright red is really there to dull the green. All right.
Oh, that looks dirty.
Let's begin picking out little things. Now, if you sort of look at your painting, and each one will be different, you can begin picking out little shapes and forms, and things happen. Use just the corner of the brush, and just start picking out individuals. Add a little more of the yellow ochre maybe to this one. So it looks like there's a different bush right there. Everybody's painting will be totally different, totally unique.
Oh, mine's the worst, for sure.
Don't just try to copy. When you're doing yours, look at what happens. We do not make mistakes. We have a happy accident every once in a while.
This is an unhappy accident.
Because we learn to work with anything that happens on this piece of canvas. There we go. And these layers, work on one layer at a time and keep coming forward. That's what will create the illusion of distance in your painting. And I know I say that so much, but to me, it is very, very important in a painting to have depth and distance in it.
Okay, so obviously using a brush allows for different techniques than with finger painting. It's not very realistic, but I'm just going to try to get some detail in there with my fingertips. See what I can make happen with this other green. I don't know why he wanted red. My red looks terrible. But again, this is acrylic. He's using oil. Works differently. I wish I knew what we were painting. I wish I saw what the painting looked like, and then I would have been like, thinking ahead here.
I got to show you another picture of that little rascal. If you've been with us during this series, I've showed you 2 or 3 times our little squirrel that we call Peapod the pocket squirrel. And he's one of the most precious little creatures. And while I'm doing this, we'll just put him up here. Now, after he eats,
I can't see what you're doing.
Sleep anywhere. He is the laziest little devil. And then just pick him up. Look at that. Looks like he's at the beach, doesn't he? Okay, maybe right in here.
Right in here.
While you're watching the squirrel, all we've done is just continue to add some little bushes and tree things here and there. It looks like it's just layer after layer of woods. And
yeah, I wish I would have known these were going to be woods. I should have known. It's Bob Ross. Alright. I have way too much white in here. Let's see if we can figure this out. I'm backtracking now.
And earlier, we can take our black with a little green in it. We can go back here.
Black with a little green.
Add in a couple more little sticks and twigs. And you can sort of look at little patterns that happened here. And where you think there should be some little things to hold all these up. Don't want too many.
Dude, I don't want any.
Right in here. Just, once again, every painting is going to be different, and that's what makes it great. But look at yours and see where you think a little stick should live. A little twig.
Even my pinky. I need a smaller pinky. I can't do these freaking tree branches. Look how good his look. compared to mine. Although if I had a paintbrush, I could nail this.
Let's get crazy.
Alright.
Let's get crazy. Maybe, here we go. Maybe there's a big cliff here. Big drop off.
That's crazy.
I know you can't see this, but it's just straight Van Dyke brown.
Brown?
I'm putting that there because I want to have a nice embankment right there. Nice
you can definitely see mine.
Drop off or gorge or whatever you want to call it. Dark sienna, a little Van Dyke brown, a little white. Don't overmix it. It's most important that it stay marbled like that. And when you cut off that little roll of paint, all those different mixtures are right there in that roll. You can even see them in there. See, there's white on the bottom, right there, and then down here, there's a nice brown color. So it gives you all those little things happening. Now I want to show, this is why I put the brown there. Barely touch, just graze it. There we go. Just put in a few little things. Something like that. But see how we're loading that brush? It's actually being pushed. Do it real slow so you can see. It's being pushed. And right there on the tip, you can see that little ridge of paint. Okay, let's go up here. Now with that little ridge of paint, I want to make some little grassy areas back here. But that's actually all you're painting with. See it? Some little grassy areas, and they come right up here. And this is a very sharp drop off in my mind. So maybe there's some nice things that just literally hang right over the edges.
All right.
And that easy you can make these. I like to do it. I like doing banks like this where you have all these little grassy things that hang over the edge. Beautiful effect that creates right in there. My gosh, you could slip off in there and be there forever and ever. Nobody'd ever find you down in that.
That's a play away saying you're dead.
Tell you what, if I'm going to fall off in there, I want to land on something soft. Find a fan brush, dip it in liquid white, and get a touch. Be right back with phthalo blue right in there.
Blue.
So we have liquid white to thin the paint, titanium white, a little touch of phthalo blue. Right here, I see it. There's a little waterfall. Lives right in there, that easy. And you can do that basically, go over and down, over and down. It's most important you have a flat edge up here. I'll do it again. I don't want him that big, so I'll just cut him off later, but that's how it's done. A waterfall, maybe it comes down here and hits a rock and does this.
All right.
There, now I'm gonna put some splashes, water falling that far. There'll be some nice splashes going on down here. Being white on it and pull straight down.
All right.
Straight down. Something like that.
Wait. I need more paper towel. Okay. Straight down. My hands don't have no bristles. There we go. How do you like them apples? Something like that? Okay.
And go across. See that? And instantly, we have water.
Yo, that looks like a reflection.
The nicest things about this whole technique is water.
Oh, no.
Now that we can just take the fan brush and come back in here and clean up the edges, put some little ripples across the water where it's flowing out of here.
Mine looks nothing like water.
Suppose the projection comes out here.
That is dark brown.
And you make any kind of little projection you want. And we put a little highlight on it. And all of a sudden, it will push that waterfall way back here. Watch it. Right out in front of it.
God.
There. Now, back to our brush, it has the yellows and the greens on it. And if you have trouble making the colors stick, add the least little touch of paint thinner to your brush.
Paint thinner? I ain't having no trouble making them stick. I'm having trouble making them look good.
And it'll flow right over the top. Anything that you can imagine, you can have. I bet you heard that the last time.
This don't even look like water.
There we are. I'm gonna take a little black, little blue, little lizard crimson. Just make a dark color.
I'm just gonna do blue.
Brush.
Navy blue.
I'm gonna have a nice bush setting out here on this, so I need some dark in here. Just so when I put some light on it, it'll show. Alright. I want it to stand up. Oh, that's better. So I just add a little bit more of the cad yellow to it. so it would stand out against the background. A big rock right here. And let's do this. Let's do this. Maybe we'll just pull it right on in.
Alright, let's do it.
This is just Van Dyke brown.
Ah, brown? That was blue.
Little touch of dark sienna into it.
What is sienna?
White.
Shoot, now I'm mixing the water in there, damn it.
But the indication of a few little highlights.
Okay, wait.
Then right over this edge, I'm going to take a small knife and pull down. So that's very dark. So it looks like there's a little overhang there. Hope you can see that. That's sort of a sneaky little way of making like an overhang where you could stand and watch this beautiful little waterfall. Imagine that this place is real, at least in your mind. And mentally, if you can see it, you can paint it. Just sort of sit down and make up little stories. And it helps to be a little crazy, so that gives me a sort of an advantage. But in your...
Does it help if you have a brown afro?
Okay, we said we was going to get crazy. Shoot, I'd like to live right here, so I'm going to put me a house. I'm going to put me a house that lives right here.
Okay.
Maybe an old rundown house out here. Today, I want a big house. Since this is our world, we can do that.
I'm going to do a little house.
It's so cute. The basic shape of this old house. There, just Van Dyke brown. A little dark sienna here and there, but mostly Van Dyke brown. I like color. I was using down here. It's just brown and white. Maybe we'll just put some
brown and white
here of some old boards going this way. We usually make them the other way. Give a little, tiny little pull down. There. And vary
this
the
does
colors.
not work with your fingers.
Some of them are lighter in color than others, and some are darker, and some weathered better. We take a clean, dry brush, one hair and some air, and just gently go across that. It makes a very nice old wood effect. Dead easy. Now, maybe this carpenter, there's the old color we were using. Now here's the new color. See how much darker it is?
Oh gosh.
This is going to be on the shadow side. So we'll come right over here. Maybe these boards on this side of the building go this way. Who knows? It's our building. We can make it any way we want it. Any way that we want it. Now, I'll tell you what. Let's really get crazy. Take some white, some black, mix it together, make a gray. Nice gray color.
Let's get crazy.
Use a little edge of the knife. Start right here at the roof and just begin pulling down and work into layers here. I'm going to create the illusion of some nice little shingles, just sort of gray shingles on this. Very nice. Just shingle after shingle. Years ago I was a carpenter, and I'll tell you this, it's not that easy. You want to just sort of highlight these edges here so they stand out a little. Now let me grab a small knife here. Maybe this is a two-story house. Let's get crazy. Put a window there, window there, window there. I told you I was going to have a big house this time. Just scrape it out. With light color. Just sort of outline these a little. Like that. Wherever you want. But now we know there's some windows. Maybe up here there's a little something for the attic. That's probably where I'd have to live. Now, I got that black one there. Let's put the door over here. You put your door wherever you want it. But I thought today we'd put it over here. Little roof, little porch. Stands right out here.
A porch? What the heck, Bob?
Make a shed the same way. Send us a photo of what you're doing.
What?
That's how we put them
when
together.
did you put in all that? He's done. I didn't even see this. Why would you build a house that close to a cliff?
Happy painting. God bless, my friend.
So that's my Bob Ross painting. It looks nothing like his. Let's see what his looks like. Okay, look at his and look at mine. Not even close. But not bad, I guess, for not knowing how to paint like that. And not even painting like that. Painting with my fingers. You know, not having all the right colors. Not even having oil paint. I don't paint landscape.
I don't know.
That's my Alexander Ross. #1. Who wants it? No one.